Yep. What's up, people? What's going on? How's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody's doing alright. You already know you are now intergalactically connected. I'm King Astro, so let's start the show. We talking about 21 benefits of semen retention in 2021. Alright, so let's go. Bring in my theme music. Yes, y'all. Back at it again. Welcome to another video on semen retention. And today we're going to be talking about the 21 benefits of semen retention for 2021. Alright, first of all, I would like to give a shout out to all the celestial crystalline beings out there, all the ethereal life forms, all the young angels, star seeds, to all the high vibrating, radiating souls, to all the divine gods and goddesses of this earth. My heart goes out to you. To every being across this galaxy, across this universe, across this solar system. I just want to give a shout out to you. Now, I just want to say, I just noticed that 2020 was definitely a rough year for most. Definitely one of the toughest years ever. It's gonna go down in history for sure. I mean, yeah, 20 years from now we're gonna be talking about 2020 and everything that took place. Now I'm gonna try to relate this topic to a lot of things that are going on, a lot of things that you see going on in the world today, not just in the US but across the globe. And I'm gonna use code words, but hopefully you pick up on what I'm trying to say, because you know, we have to go around the algorithms. Alright? Now, 21 reasons, 21 benefits of semen retention. This is just from my experience. Alright? This is from what I know to be true. Now, you can put me to the test and conduct your own experiment. And I highly encourage you to do that. But this is my experience. The benefits of semen retention, there's literally 100. Probably 1,000 benefits to doing this, especially if you're a man. But we're just gonna start with 21 because it's 2021, right? You don't want to overwhelm you with everything. So we're gonna start off easy, just like that. Alright? Now, a lot of people haven't been taking this retaining and maintaining and containing things serious, you know. Y'all still think this is a joke. Y'all just think, you know, it's just people saying stuff just to be cool. A new wave or a new fad. No, this is real life stuff, man. A lot of y'all not taking this serious. I try to give y'all hints and tell you how to survive the planned demic of 2020, how to survive the zombie apocalypse, and y'all not paying attention. This is real, people. This is real. The changes are taking place on this planet. It's happening all over the planet, all across the globe. And just because you don't see it happening in your backyard does not mean it's not going down. Because trust me, it will come to your backyard. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. So I'm just here to make you aware so you can be prepared, right? And for those of y'all that are mistaken and still stuck in this 3D paradigm way of thinking, semen retention is beyond just the physical. I mean, we're gonna get into the physical, don't get me wrong, benefits, the aspects of semen retention. We're gonna get into that, but it's more than just the physical. There's a mental, emotional, and most importantly a spiritual aspect to semen retention. Alright, just want to make that clear. Okay, so if you're only looking for one thing, which is just the physical, you got a long way to go. It's a start, but you got to start somewhere. But just know that semen retaining is highly spiritual. Highly spiritual. And if you don't have that connection and you're doing it just for physical aspects, just for the material aspect of things, then you're going to be missing out on the whole aspect of why you should be on semen retention as a man. Alright, and I'm just going to give you my experiences and how I feel and my observation and my objective observations of being on semen retention for over 120 days. Alright, for 4 months plus. That's what the journey is all about. You can't just be on a couple days. This is the long haul. This is the big boys game. This is a journey, alright? So let's get right into it. 21 benefits of semen retention. Number 1. Okay, and this is in no particular order. We're just going to go down the list. Any one of these could be number 1. But I'm going to just get you somewhere to start. Number 1. Raises your vibration. Simple as that. Need I say more? This is one of the easiest way to raise your vibration. Okay? If you believe that your internal system, okay, modulates your mood and your vibration and how you feel, then this is a fact. Holding in your sex energy, reserving in that powerful energy, not spilling or squandering your sacred oil, instantly raises your vibration. Do this for 21 days or more and just see how you feel. You feel on top of the world. Okay, constant state of euphoria. This is a cheat code to raising your vibration instantly. Instantly, because all that energy, it's a lot of energy, and it's high energy, high spiritual energy, and the more you hold it in, the more energy you have. The more energy you have, the more you vibrate and become light. Alright, because it's a lot of light that you're holding in. The semen, okay, it's the Christ oil, and that's the light inside of you. Okay, that's the light, and in order for that light to shine, that light to burn, you have to retain that oil, that Christ oil. And the longer you hold it in, the more that flame burns. You know what I mean? And then the supernatural starts to kick in. We're going through the natural aspects, and we'll get into the supernatural. Alright? Let's move on. Number 2, benefit of semen retention is mental strength, focus, brain power, however you want to put it. Okay? Semen retention is good for the mind. Okay, why is it good for the mind? We can break it down. Like I said, there's 2 glands in your brain, the pituitary and the pineal gland. And these 2 glands release and secrete melatonin, serotonin, different liquids that are highly functional and what's the word I'm looking for? Highly necessary for how your brain and your mental strength is, and how much your brain power can possess. You know, your focus, right? So this liquid mixes in with your semen, and if not squandered, right, the semen is absorbed into the body, and this liquid goes back into your brain, giving you more brain power. Okay, because it crystallizes your brain. It activates more neurons in your brain, because this is all information. All those liquids that are secreted from your pituitary and pineal gland is all information, and all information that helps to build up your consciousness. So when it goes back into your hypothalamus and back into your third eye, into your brain, these open up more neural pathways and activates more neurons that you haven't been using in your brain, and gives you more brain power. It makes you mentally sharp. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the basic explanation of how that thing works. But if you want to know the deep explanation of how all that works, you can check some of my old videos out. Alright, so let's keep going. Number 3. This is important, very important. More testosterone. Right? And this is for a man. You get more testosterone if you're a male. Okay, which adds to your masculinity. And you know, nowadays, into today's society, you know, masculinity is really scarce. You know, it's almost frowned upon. Alright, and I feel like this is the way to bring masculinity back. Okay, because we do need that balance. Okay, we need that feminine energy. We need more of that, but we also need the balance of the masculine energy. Okay, because that's why we're here. That's why us men are down here. We're down here to have that balance in us. But since we are men, we're supposed to carry that masculine energy. And semen retention builds upon that. It helps you get more testosterone, and testosterone is used for energy, masculinity, amongst other important things. Alright, so by not spilling your seed, the more testosterone you have, you know, the more masculinity, the more benefits. We can keep going on and on and on. So let's keep going. Number 4, benefit of semen retention: more physical strength. Now, isn't that obvious? I purposely left that out because it's coupled in with more testosterone. So obviously, the more testosterone you get, the more masculine you become, the more physically strong you become. And why is this important? Why is this a good thing if you're a man? Well, if you work out, you go to the gym, or you do heavy lifting on a regular basis, this will definitely help you with that on the physical level. Okay? The more semen you have stored in, the more testosterone, the more physical strength. And it's a day-to-day thing. The longer you're holding in, the more strength you have. Okay? And if you couple that in with going to the gym, then you're just gonna level up because you're only gonna get stronger. Alright? So that's all part of leveling up. You know, just coupled in with semen retaining, going to the gym, you have the strength to do it. You have the strength to push yourself. You have the strength to push yourself and reach new heights and get stronger and better and faster. Because that's what it's all about. We always want to get better, stronger, and faster at the things we do. Especially if we're a man. We're not saying women don't want to be better, stronger, and faster. But as a man, it's definitely crucial to our survival. Right? Okay. So that's 4 reasons. Let's go to number 5. Another physical benefit of semen retention: cell regeneration or new blood cells. Okay, so while these liquids that are secreted from the glands in your brain travel down your 33 vertebrae, okay, while it's traveling down your 33 vertebrae, it's collecting data and sending out information. Okay, so for those 21 to 30 days, it's collecting data, sending out information, picking up on things, and at the same time sending out signals to the rest of your body, your brain, to your heart, to regenerate and create new blood cells and pretty much heal. Alright, and we're going to get into why retaining is such a healing proponent physically. Not only physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, but it's such a healing component because it modulates and facilitates cell regeneration and new blood cells. It's very, very powerful stuff. Alright? Like I said, I have other videos where I explain in depth how this works. But it's all about information. It's all about signals from your brain to your whole body. And your semen is important because it has signals that come from the brain, and not only signals, but secretion and vital fluids. These are very, very vital fluids that come from your brain. Alright, and if you squander it, you lose it. So you don't get the information, and you don't get that spark that tells your body to regenerate and create new blood cells. Alright? So semen retaining, the longer you hold it in, the stronger you become, the more healthier you become. Alright? It's just good for the overall physicality. Let's move on. Number 6. Great immune system. Can cure diseases. Just like I said, with the cell regeneration and new blood cells, this will help to modulate your immune system, and it can help to cure diseases. Okay, because the longer you hold in your semen, the longer you hold in that light, you're pretty much telling your body to become more physically strong. And in due time you will be, and the longer you hold it in, the greater your immune system becomes. That's why there's a lot of diseases in men right now, a lot of deficiencies. It's because a lot of men are just squandering away. Nobody cares about holding in their light. They're squandering here, squandering there. And then there's a deficit. And that's how diseases creep in. And that's how, the CV-19 could creep in and catch you. Because you don't have enough light, you don't have enough oil inside you that's healing you to keep all these things at bay. Okay, cell regeneration, new blood cells, help to fight disease. They help with your immune system. Simple as that. Simple as black. Alright, let's keep going. Number 7, benefits of semen retention. Better sleep, better dreams, or more vivid dreams, can I say. This is all tied into the pineal gland, right? Which secretes melatonin. Okay? And melatonin, you already know, helps to modulate your sleep rhythm, your sleep pattern. It helps to modulate your mood, your immune system, and also your mood. And it's also anti-aging. Okay, so this is very important fluids that come from your pineal gland. So if you're wasting these, this is why a lot of people have trouble sleeping at night, because, I mean, it does help you sleep if you release, because you get tired, but it's not quality sleep. It's more of I'm drained type sleep. You get more quality, better sleep where you wake up feeling energized when you don't squander. You know what I mean? There's a difference. When you squander, go to sleep, you get a good night's sleep, but when you wake up, you still feel like you should stay in bed. That's the difference. Okay? And that's a warning. Your dreams will get vivid. You will start to remember your dreams, so just know that. Alright? This is your pineal gland. This is all the stuff that you're not wasting. Helping you to get a better sleep. Helping you to have more vivid dreams, more lucid dreams, alright? Let's keep going. Number 8. Less anxiety, less stress. This has to do with the pituitary gland, right? Which controls metabolism, your growth hormones, and your sexual maturation, right? So that's the fluid that comes from the pituitary gland, which is the serotonin. And these hormones that are excreted help to regulate your fear response, your anxiety and aggression. It helps modulate trust, peace, and empathy. So the more you squander, the more anxious you become, the more stressed out you become, because it lowers your vibration. It gets you stuck in a 3D, lower vibratory way of thinking, way of state of being. Okay, because you've lost all your light, you lost all your energy. And when you keep that energy inside you and you allow these liquids from your pituitary and pineal to travel down the spine, the 32 vertebrae, and if not squandered after 33 days, okay, the semen gets absorbed in the body, and then the serotonin and melatonin goes back up into the hypothalamus, where it's waited to be received by your pineal gland and other parts of your brain. I mean, it's just simple like that, because that whole process helps to modulate and regulate your anxiety and your stress. And not only that, like I said, it controls your metabolism and your sexual maturation. So don't squander it, because these things are very, very, very important. Okay? If you don't want to be stressed out all the time, you don't want to be anxious, you don't want to be in fear, and you want to think straight, you need to be on semen retention. Alright? Let's keep going. Number 9. Decalcify your pineal gland. Which should be pretty obvious by now. Everything that I said leads up to this. Raising your vibration. Okay, cell regeneration. Pineal and pituitary gland. The hormone secreted. That mixes in with your semen, and if not wasted, it goes back into your brain, into the hypothalamus, where it sits and waits to decalcify your pineal gland. Okay? Because when you hold this light inside of you for more than 30 days, it crystallizes. It becomes so bright and so full of light that when it sits in your brain for 2.5 days, it's still not squandered. It goes into your pineal gland and cleans it up and decalcifies it. This is one of the quickest ways to decalcify your pineal gland. And you know this is probably one of the most important things, because a lot of us, when we're born, we already attacked right out the gate. We're hit with all kinds of stuff to calcify your pineal gland. You're hit with shots, you know, you're hit with the vaccines. You know what I mean? Okay, the food, the water, you know, the stuff they put in the water, the stuff they put in the food, you know, the meats, the stuff they put in the air, you know, the stuff you're watching, you know, the clothes you wear, the stuff you wash your clothes with. All this stuff is meant to, you know, the toothpaste you use. You know what I mean? All designed to calcify your pineal gland so you don't have a strong spiritual connection to source or whatever God you believe in. So right from the time you were born, there's already an attack to calcify your pineal gland, and a lot of us, I will say a good percentage of the Earth's population is walking around with the pineal gland totally calcified. Now I can't stress this enough. Semen retention is a cheat code to decalcifying your pineal gland. If you want to decalcify it, 120 days on semen retention, guaranteed to decalcify your pineal gland. If you're not communicating with animals, your brain capacity is not on 1000, you don't feel like going Super Saiyan after 4 months of semen retention, holla at your boy. Let me know. And then I'll stop talking. You see? But from my experience, that's not what happened. After 4 months on this journey, boy, I'm telling you, I was in another realm fighting evil spirits. Okay, and when you're on this journey, the things that you fear will definitely come to surface. You're gonna have to face it, and you will face it, and you will become stronger. It will make you stronger. I try to warn you guys, this is more than just a physical thing. Semen retention is highly spiritual, and even if you're not a spiritual person, if you're doing this for the physical aspects of it, you know, to attract a woman or to get stronger or to get healthier, I get that. Eventually, it will spark something inside you to have a spiritual journey, or at least get you curious enough to go deep inside to find out who you are and why you're here, which is, in a sense, a spiritual journey. Right? Right, and that's just a warning. That's a disclaimer. Semen retention is highly spiritual. If you want to have a highly spiritual connection, this is what you need to do, okay? Which leads me to the next one. Number 10, benefits of semen retention. Opens up your third eye, okay? So, after your pineal is decalcified, what happens? Your third eye gets open, and this is all from semen retaining. All from retaining for a few months. Your pineal will become decalcified, which will open up your third eye. Alright, and if you're on a spiritual journey, you know why this is important. And this leads me to the next one. Number 11. Benefit of semen retention. It strengthens your spiritual connection to God. Your connection to Allah. Your connection to Buddha. Whoever. Your connection to the universe. Your connection to the Allspark. Your connection to the source. This will strengthen that spiritual connection to whatever you believe in. Alright, I'm not telling you to believe in what I believe in. But whatever you believe in, whatever you're searching for, whatever you feel a connection to, this will definitely strengthen that connection. Why? Because your pineal gland is decalcified. And your third eye is open. So you can have that connection. You can have a stronger connection to the spiritual realm. You can have a strong connection to other dimensions and other realms that exist in this reality. Because it's more than just a third dimensional reality. There's a fourth dimensional and fifth dimensional. It all has everything that we see in this plane. It's just on a different vibration, a different spectrum of light, a different consciousness, if you presume. So when your third eye is open, you can tap into these different realms. You can shift into different dimensions by controlling your vibration, utilizing your spiritual connection to God, which was strengthened by retaining your semen. Alright? Which is strengthened by holding in your light, your Christ oil, by letting it shine, by letting it burn, by letting your cup overflow. The more you hold, the more you get. Alright? Let's keep going. Alright, number 12. we halfway there, okay? Number 12. And this is more physical. You become more attractive. Alright, your skin begins to glow. Alright, if you watch a lot of other semen retention videos, you can see it, they'll tell you this. You become more attractive, glowing skin. Okay, something about retaining semen that just, it transforms your whole physicality. It transforms your inner self and your outer self. And the longer you hold that light in, it starts to reflect on the outside. You start to shine, you start to glow, you start to look even younger, because I said the pineal and the pituitary, they secrete melatonin and serotonin, which are anti-aging. Okay, so the more you hold it in, the younger you will look. The more healthy you will look, the more you will glow. It's like you start to look like your younger, youthful self all over again. Your hair starts to shine and grow more healthier. Your eyes start to glow. You become more attractive. I don't know what to say. Coupled in with more testosterone and masculinity, that automatically make you more attractive, and it makes you more confident. Okay, because you're not squandering away to porn. You're not polluting your mind to porn. You're not squandering. So in a sense, you're holding in that light, and it's becoming reflective on the outside. Okay? Whatever happens within also happens without. You feel me? Okay, let's keep going. Number 13, benefits of semen retention. Increase electromagnetism. Now we're starting to get into the spiritual aspects, okay? But pituitary, pineal from the brain, highly electromagnetic. One is more electro than magnetic, and the other is more magnetic than electro. But positive and negative, negative and positive, two charges. Okay, when you don't squander this charge, the charge increases. As your electromagnetism increases, your vibration increases. As your vibration increases, the more heat inside you, right? The more light you become. And that's how you can shift realities, by increasing your electromagnetism. And the cheat code to doing that is semen retention, because your semen is highly electromagnetic in nature. Highly electromagnetic in nature. That's why when you hold it in, you hold that light in, naturally you seem to attract attract through electromagnetism. You seem to attract physically and spiritually. And you begin to manifest within your reality using that power of the electromagnetism from the light that shines within you. Alright? This is why it's highly important not to squander, not to waste your energy. Because these energies that come from your pineal and pituitary gland, highly electromagnetic in nature, and is the secret, the cheat code to attraction. Right? Because that's what magnetism is. Okay, and when you mix magnetism with electricity, sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted. Magnetism with electricity, okay, you get a highly charged mechanism that begins to attract, not only physically but metaphysically. Alright? Boom, let's keep going. Number 14. And I know this is everybody's favorite. Increases female attraction. Yay. Right? That's what you want to hear? You got it. Increase female attraction. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Why not? If your electromagnetism is increased, your vibration is high, your physical strength is high, you have more testosterone, right? You got more energy. Okay, you start to look like your younger self. You start to feel more confident. You start to vibrate, feel more vibrant. You start radiating. Automatically, you're going to attract. Okay, you're going to attract attention, especially from the female. If you're a man. If you're a man on your job and you've been retaining for months, it's just going to be automatic. You don't have to do much. It's just going to be automatic. Okay? I'm not going to say that it's going to be just women chasing you, but you're going to notice the difference. You're going to be getting looks. You know, your attention will be wanted. It'll be sought after by the opposite sex. Because you're holding in a lot of energy. And females naturally are sensitive to electromagnetism. Because they are highly electromagnetic by nature. So if you increase your electromagnetism, of course they can feel that. And naturally they'll be attracted to you, because the more you hold in, the more it sends signals. More sends a signal out that, you know, you are the best. You are the top of the line. You are high value. Because you value yourself and you're not squandering, right? And that's what all about being high value is. You can put a number on high value, yes. But spiritually, this makes you high value. And if that's what you're looking for, then spiritually you want to make that connection to a female that you want to attract. Alright? Okay, because when you hear female attraction, a lot of people think of physical, but it's also a spiritual thing. You want somebody to also be spiritually not exactly on the same level as you are, but at least be on the path and understand where you're coming from. And that's the best type of female to attract, is the one that's on her job, one that sees through the bullshit, right? And each one teach one. You learn from each other, teach each other, and you guys help each other grow. No one is holding each other back. And she understands your journey, you understand her journey. Okay, and if you are in a relationship, okay, you just don't squander for no reason. Okay, if that's your main, yeah, handle your business. But she should also understand that you as a man, you need your energy in order to produce and do things in this realm. So she should also respect that and not make you squander your energy for no reason. The energy should be used to create, That's what semen should be used to create life. If you're not creating life, why are you wasting it? Use it to create something else. Use it to manifest. You heard? And you can manifest female attraction if that's what you really want. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't say that's the most important thing. Working on yourself, working on becoming the best version of yourself through the power of retaining your semen is the best way to go, because automatically working on yourself and becoming your best version of yourself and becoming high value will automatically attract females. Right? Right. Let's keep going. Number 15. Benefits of semen retention. Makes you more masculine. I already stressed that. Gives you a deeper voice. Better bone structure. Right? More testosterone you have, the more masculine you become, the deeper your voice is. Right? Because that's what testosterone does. It contributes to having that deep baritone, masculine tone in your voice. Right? And you need that. That makes you more attractive also. But it's also helpful because when you speak, people will listen. Because now you have that commanding tone in you, because now you've been holding in and you're full. And when you're full, you're not scared to express yourself and tell it just how it is. Fuck who don't like it. Right? Right. Moving along. Number 16. This is very, very important. Benefits of semen retention. Number 16. Mineral surplus. Okay? Why is mineral surplus important? When you don't squander, right? Let's break down how semen is formed. I already explained to you the pineal and the pituitary glands. Those are very vital fluids that come from your brain. Not only that, okay, when you eat food, food is broken down to chow, alright? Chow is broken down into flesh. Flesh is broken down into blood. Blood is broken down to bone. Bone broken down to marrow. And then marrow into semen. Right? So all these levels that it takes to make semen from the food and the chow that you eat is highly intricate. And it takes 3 to 7 days for each process. Right? 3 to 7 days for each process. So you're looking at 21 days to fully make barely a shot. Not even a shot, but we're gonna say a third of a shot of semen. Okay, 21 days to make a third of a shot of semen, untouched, not tampered with, not squandered, and have all the vital and all the vital vitamins and nutrients and minerals, right? Because this is all from the food that you ate, all the things that you consume, all the stuff that you drink. Is all condensed down into your semen to make and use. It uses the finest of the finest because it needs all these nutrients. If you're gonna make a child or a new life, it takes all these nutrients, right? As long as coupled with the fluids from your brain, coupled with testosterone and semen, right? Coupled with spark, light, energy. That's how you make a new life. That's how you make semen. That's how you make sperm and all that stuff swimming in you. This is the process. It's literally all internal, and it comes from the source. So if you don't squander, you get a mineral surplus. And let me just give you some of them vitamins and nutrients that you get when you don't squander away. Ascorbic acid, calcium, fructose, magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin B12, zinc. There's a zinc deficiency. Potassium, sodium, fat, protein. And the list goes on and on and on. So if you don't squander, all this goes right back into your bone marrow, right back into your body, gets reabsorbed. And that's what makes you stronger. Right? That's what makes you more attractive. Because again, all the vital of the vitalist, all the stuff that's going in to make a new life, a new healthy child, born baby, goes right back to you. That's why you look like you're anti-aging. That's why you look like you're aging backwards. Because you literally taking the baby making chemical and you're taking it back to you. Why not, right? If you don't waste it, where is it gonna go? Right back to you. That's a gift. Merry Christmas. Let's keep going. Number 17. Increase in energy. Now that's pretty obvious. More testosterone. More energy. You're less anxious. You're getting better sleep. Pretty obvious, right? And you do need that energy. Nowadays, people are working so hard. With everything that's going on, you need that energy to stay focused. Stay motivated to keep going. And it's the automatic way to stay energized on a daily basis. Alright? Let's keep going. Number 18. Benefits of semen retention. Now, the rest of this list is going to be ways to level up. So if you're already on your retaining game, right? If you couple this with these other habits, you're just going to level up. It's kind of like going Super Saiyan to SS2 and Super Saiyan 3, right? To Goku Black and all that. You know what I mean? Like, you're just leveling up. So if you want to level up from Saiyan to Super Saiyan, couple semen retention with veganism, or will I just say having a plant-based diet, or eating healthy, right? Help you maintain your frame. Couple veganism with semen retention, man, you get better nutrients, healthier body, right? And you don't have to worry about testosterone because you're holding it in, right? So you don't really have to eat meat or ox or bull or whatever to get testosterone to work out because you're holding it in. Alright, a lot of people are worried about doing vegan because they're like, well, it's all this estrogen. Where am I going to get my testosterone? You know, where am I going to get... Trust me, you can get plenty of protein as long as you retain your semen. Boom, right there. Cheat code. Okay, you don't have to take any supplements. You don't have to take any SHOT of testosterone in your body. Right? Just do it a natural way. Okay? And then you level up. Another way to level up on semen retention, number 19, sun gaze, right? Now if you semen retaining and you sun gazing, man, not only is it going to give you better eyesight, it's going to quickly help to decalcify your pineal gland, give you more brain power, just give you a healthier mindset, healthier body, strengthen your spiritual connection. Sun gazing is a highly recommended form of meditation, right? Meditating, sun gazing, semen retention, telling you it's just going to take you another level, up another notch on your spiritual journey, and strengthen that connection to source, right? And you level up. This is Super Saiyan 2. You know what I mean? Everything just becomes stronger. You just powering up, leveling up. Alright? Boom. You want to level up again? SSJ3. Boom. Number 20. Benefits of semen retention. Well, after you've already done sun gazing and veganism, and you're working out in the gym, you're leveling up, right? Well, guess what? Now you got the stronger will. You feel like you can do anything. You're like, man, I've gone 100 plus days, 120 plus days, semen retention, no porn, no masturbating, no orgasm. Automatically your will is going to be stronger. That's going to translate to other parts of your life. You're going to have the stronger will to do anything. Right? You're going to feel like a god. You're going to say, I am a god. I could do whatever right now. I can walk on walls. I can run through walls. You know what I mean? That's literally how you're going to feel on the inside. Okay? Your will is going to be so so strong and magnified, you're literally gonna feel like you can fly. So if you couple semen retention and you're on it, just put your focus in to whatever it is that you do best, and just watch how that shit turns out. I'm telling you, everything is better when you're retaining, maintaining, containing, and sustaining. You feel me? Which leads to number 21 on our list. Yes, we made it, people. We finally here. Finally here. Number 21, which should be number 1 on the list. The benefits of being on semen retention: honor, virtue, integrity, and value. You hear that? Honor, virtue, integrity, and value. Automatically, you raise your integrity. You have more virtue. You become more honorable. You raise your value. You become high value spiritually. Because you know your worth. You know your value. You're not wasting your value. You're not squandering your value. So this is very important, because a lot of men are feeling depressed and anxious and down, and they feel like they have nothing going for them. But this is a way to jumpstart. This is a way to jumpstart it. When you do this, you're doing this for yourself. You're not doing this for nobody else. And when you know you've gone a distance on retaining and holding in that light, something that's very, 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 very hard to do. I'm not going to say this is easy. This is very, very hard to do, my people. But it can be done. And when you do it, you automatically raise your integrity and your virtue and your value. And why not? That's good for you. That raises your confidence. That makes you feel better as a man. Right? It gives you a reason to want to wake up every day and fight the good fight. Alright? So just know that semen retention is highly spiritual. Okay? It's highly physical and mental, but it's highly spiritual. Okay? And all it does is just strengthen all of these aspects. It strengthens you physically, it strengthens you mentally, it strengthens you emotionally, and it strengthens you spiritually. One of the hardest things to do, especially as a man living in the Western culture, right, where everything is easily accessible, the internet, your phones. One of the most difficult things to do, I'm not gonna say it's easy, but take the challenge. 21 days. After 21 days, go 120 days. Because that's a threshold. That's when you've made that leap. You've crossed that bound. 4 months is when you cross that bound into the big boy league. That's when you know you're hanging out with the big boys. If you can go 4 months without squandering, I'm telling you, it's a life changer. Okay? And you need this for the rest of your life. You need this to survive what's about to come, because the planet is changing drastically. People don't understand what's taking place on this planet and are in this solar system. Okay? Still practicing cognitive dissonance. Still thinking shit's a game. Still acting like shit is all cute. Fine. 2020 came through, whooped your ass. 2021 is not even going to be easier than 2020. I'm going to say that. But if you're on your job, you should flow through it just like you did 2020. If you're not on your job, expect that ass whooping to be right at your front door. Don't say I didn't warn you, and I will warn you. I'm gonna drop a lot of videos letting you know about the signs in these times, alright? Okay. I just want to say, shout out to the youth. I really do this for the youth. And if you're a youth listening to this, and if you're a young male, just know that this is definitely a way to elevate yourself, elevate your mind, and to escape this matrix. Alright, and not be stuck in this 3D paradigm of what's going on. To be able to see through the veil, you have to be on semen retention. Because it's easy to squander. And that's how they get you. Don't let them get you. It's easy to squander. Start practicing how to do this right now. Because it'll definitely make the rest of your life better. Shout out to the youth. Shout out to all the celestial crystalline beings out there. Those are 21 benefits of semen retention for 2021. I'll see you guys on the next video. I am King Astro. You already know how it goes. And I'm out. Peace.